I'm the Ultimate Movie Geek, and this is day 12 of our Halloween countdown. 31 films in 31 days. Tonight, we watched The Conjuring 2. The reason why we watched this is because we watched Conjuring last year, and this is the second year running that we've done this, so we thought we'd go for the sequels. We've only watched a couple of sequels so far, haven't we? We've got like Friday the 13th, Part 2, and I can't remember any others. The Omen 2.
Thing, kind of.
Yeah, it was or a prequel. I did choose it for that reason, but but that's what happened. The Conjuring, right? The Conjuring 2. I absolutely love this film, and I mean that. I'm not being hyperbolic. I actually really love this film. I was sitting watching it, feeling uneasy, and I think it's just the way it's made. It's just really, really competent and scary. It's really scary. I had goosebumps several times, didn't I? Again. That's what. But it is. I don't know. I think because you told me about The Haunting.
I told you about the Enfield
Haunting
years ago. Yeah.
And I think because being English, we're like it's kind of separate. Or, I don't know, kind of away from like the Amityville stories and all that sort of stuff. We've got the films and all that, but when it comes to something that's not on your doorstep, but part of, in your country, you feel a little bit more, don't you? And I think that this is why I find it quite scary, because it happened, 300 miles away? I don't know, what do you think?
I really enjoyed The Conjuring 2. I liked The Conjuring when we watched it last year.
Yeah, it was good.
I actually think The Conjuring 2 is much better.
Yeah, I do too.
I've probably already mentioned once or twice, there's not a lot of things that really scare me. I can get a bit unnerved, but I don't really get scared. And the first time I watched The Conjuring 2, I can remember going to bed and turning the light off and being a bit, something plays on your mind a little bit. It's genuinely scary, I think. Genuinely scary.
I do.
It does have some jump scares, but like you've mentioned, some things are set up as if it's going to be a jump scare, but then it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I think it's scary because it's based on a true story. I know most films say that, but I can remember like reading about the Enfield poltergeist probably when I was a young kid, like in newspapers or whatever. And my mum always used to sort of talk about stuff like that, I think, to try and scare us, probably. And it's just disturbing.
Yeah.
I just don't like it's horrible thought that a vulnerable family, she was like a single parent with 4 children, and she didn't have much. And they had nobody to turn to, and nobody believed them. And then I think they kind of thought they were making it up. And they did admit in real life there were bits that two of the elder daughters made up to try and keep people there because they like the attention as well. But I think even to this day, the real Janet does say that it all happened.
Yeah.
She's a woman in her probably 50s now, and I don't understand why she'd lie about it still. She's got nothing to lose. She's never benefited from it. She doesn't like talking about it. And she didn't like the fact this film was being made.
Did she not?
No.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they spoke to her about it and she hated. She doesn't like. She doesn't like
being
reminded of it.
Right. Okay.
And I think it was interesting. I was reading something and it said the family who moved in, a bit like Amityville, because this film starts off in Amityville, and they're investigating after is it DeFeo killed his family, which again was a true story.
No, it was after the ones who left, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, he killed the family, but basically the Amityville films, it starts in the Amityville house, Conjuring 2, so it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
And it's a family who'd moved in afterwards and sort of moved out in the middle of the night, screaming and bawling, saying they'd seen all sorts and heard all sorts. And they were there investigating that. But I was reading afterwards about the house in Enfield, and it said the people who moved in afterwards, it was another single parent with 4 children, and she moved out within 8 weeks because of all the voices and the children. I think one of her sons said an old man had walked into the room. So, and they didn't actually know it was the house where all that happened. So that was in I think it was in 2000.
Goosebumps gone again.
It was in the 2000s, so a generation, I think, some of the younger people will have missed it.
Yeah.
I remember it because I was born
in the
late 70s, so you know, it was something that, I think there was a lot of stuff, I can remember all sorts being in the papers, used to scare the life out of you. Burning portraits and stuff, the crying boy that used to set people's houses on fire, do you remember that?
No, I don't know if I want to know it.
Scary, but we've digressed a bit, but it's a very solid, scary film.
It's really well made.
It's very well made. And the actors are fantastic.
Yeah. It just goes to show that you don't always have to have
massive budget movies
or the jump scares.
No.
And because they do things that he's walking through the house and he's been blinded and then you see this hand come around the corner. And that's it.
That's enough, isn't it?
But then a few minutes later you see someone moving in the background, but you don't get the close up. You're just seeing this thing, and it's, again, it gives me goosebumps. It is so good.
It made me, when we started watching it tonight, and as the build-up was happening, when the two girls are in the room, and there's like a banging on the door,
God,
and she wakes up downstairs, and it genuinely, I said to you, it's making me anxious, like watching it, because you know something's going to happen. And it's weird, because I've probably watched this about 3 times.
Yes, I think the same here.
But I couldn't really remember everything that was going to happen. So it was making me anxious watching it. And I don't get like that. So that's why, I mean, there's films like The Sixth Sense, which I love.
Yeah.
And it's a good film. Doesn't really scare me that much. It does scare you a bit. But this genuinely, it unnerves me. And if I had to sleep on my own, if you were going out with the lads or going away for the weekend, I'd probably sleep with the lamp on. And I'm not a scaredy cat, and it's unnerving. It
is, yeah. I think it's really, really good. I think even like they added in the Nun, which has just had a film out, hasn't it? And we haven't seen that yet.
No, we want to see that.
We want to see it, but I think even if they hadn't had that element, I think everything they had with the old man is scary enough.
That was scary
I think that's
enough.
the most scary bit.
Yeah.
Because you know,
they put a turn on it. So the man is who's trying to possess this young girl in the house.
Bill Wilkins.
That was quite a good impression.
Thank you.
But the spin on it is obviously that's for creative. I can't think of the word. To make the film more interesting. It's not just an old man who died and he's trying to, like in what was meant to be allegedly happening in the real life. Yeah. They've got a demon who is the nun, and you'll have probably seen the advert for the nun in the film. Yeah,
I remember seeing I think it was like a trailer for The Conjuring 2 when it came out, and they had like people being filmed in to be questioned after the film, and they had a portrait of the nun on, and then it would like go dark and they'd like do a jump scare. It's brilliant marketing.
Yeah, it was terrifying. It is a scary film. It's a good one to watch.
All the animals are up tonight for some reason.
I wouldn't watch this on my own, I don't think.
No?
No, I don't think I would. Not if I knew I was on my own for that night. What's the cat doing?
I don't know.
Got a mental cat crying, staring at the ceiling.
Christ. Have we got a skipping rope?
It's good. I'm going to give this 4.5 out of 5. I am. It's a good, solid film, and I will watch it again. I'm
probably going to give it. I'm going to give it 5. I'm going to go there. My third 5. I just think it is quality. It's a quality film, and it. Oh, you little monster! Oh, they say don't work with animals or kids, and that's why they moved the thing. And I can't remember what I was going to say. Rubbish. Yeah, just it's a quality film. Really well made, and that was it. It's not surprising that it is the biggest cinematic universe for Warner Brothers because of how many spin-offs they've got from these two films. You've got The Nun, you've got Annabelle, series of Annabelle films.
They're doing
I think they're doing the Crooked Man next and all that sort of stuff. I think that if they keep it up, they've changed horror or giving it some...
It's going back to a time when horror films did used to scare you. Instead of being gore and a bit silly and like early 20s with the boobs out and a massacre, and they're not scary, are they?
No.
it is going back to where you cuddle up on the settee and you are a bit. You won't put your leg out of bed that night.
It could be something that happens. You know, like just it's creepy. It's creepy. That's probably. I'm not going to go up the loft for another few weeks now, just because it's too dark. But all right, day 30. I'm not too sure what the film is tomorrow. But we'll be back again. I'm not too sure if it'll be on. It might be uploaded late, like this one will be, because we're up late. But you can subscribe on my YouTube channel. You can follow us on Instagram, WordPress, and Facebook at The Ultimate Movie Geek, and articles on worldgeeklynews.com. I am getting better with the outros, but yeah. All right. Have a nice night. Sleep tight. Bye.